House of the Dragon Episode 10 sets the Targaryen civil war into motion, with Rhaenyra finally learning of her father's death and Aegon's coronation in her absence. The episode also directly sets up one of the most disturbing moments in George R.R. Martin's Fire and Blood. To say anything else here would be spoilers, so consider this your warning. The following will be going into major spoilers for both the book and the show, so turn back now if you don't want to know potential future plot points for House of the Dragon. The House of the Dragon finale sees Aemon Targaryen and Lucerys Velaryon get into a dragon chase over Storm's End. Aemon wants to exact revenge on Luke after the Velaryon prince took Aemon's eye earlier in the season. When Barros Baratheon forbids bloodshed in his halls, Luke leaves on his dragon Eryx, but Aemon soon follows on Vhagar. Both Luke and Aemon lose control of their dragon. The tiny Eryx seems to panic in the face of Vhagar's unbelievable size and sprays the other dragon with fire, while Luke tries and fails to regain control. Vhagar then goes after Luke and Eryx, ignoring Aemon telling her not to, and ultimately tears Eryx and his rider to shred. Aemon looks absolutely horrified, no doubt realizing he's just single-handedly kickstarted a civil war. Rhaenyra hears what happened to her son and looks furious in the final moment of the season. The episode ends before we find out how she'll retaliate, but if the next season follows Fire and Blood, a particularly disturbing event looms on the horizon: Blood and Cheese. After Luke's death, Daemon hires Blood and Cheese through Mysaria for their gruesome task. An eye for an eye, a son for a son, Daemon says in a message to the Black Council, Lucerys shall be avenged. Together, on the orders of Mysaria, who herself is working for Daemon, they sneak into the Red Keep via a secret passageway which leads them to Alicent Hightower's bedroom. There, they tie up Alicent and await the arrival of her daughter Helaena. She's married to her brother Aegon, the new king, and together they have 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. The youngest son is named Malar and the oldest is called Jaehaerys, who is also heir to the throne. When Helaena arrives to the room with her children, they are trapped, and Cheese tells Helaena she must choose a son to die. Eventually, after some terrible threats have been issued about what will happen should she not pick a son, Helaena chooses the very young Malar, but Blood beheads Jaehaerys, the oldest son and heir, instead. Blood and Cheese then escape King's Landing with Jaehaerys' head, and while Cheese vanishes without a trace, Blood is ultimately caught as he tries to deliver the grisly proof of death to Daemon.